Hey, what's up, everyone? Just find the right stream. There we go. Welcome back to Seekers of the Malediction. I'm one of your hosts, Pat. Today we're going to be doing some strange brews. I'm excited about this. I've been thinking about putting out some content like this for a while. Um, yeah, we'll just kind of chill out a little bit. Maybe see if anyone else wants to pop in, and then we'll get started. So the premise of this is that we'll come up with an idea, and hopefully together, hopefully we'll get a couple people in the chat tuning in. We'll kind of brainstorm a deck and kind of put something that we haven't seen before, and then hopefully we can get someone in the community to play us and test it out. If not, I think a little bird has told me that the TTS tournaments for Malediction or the league or whatever you want to call it, those will be getting started up soon. So I do intend to play those, and I'll record those games with whatever we brew up, and kind of play that for an extended period of time, maybe the month or something like that, and then maybe we'll do a new one. So this topic, I've already kind of thought of an idea, and I hope that we can explore it together. But in the future, I'm hoping that we can take some ideas from the community, right? So maybe you guys have an idea for a cool deck that you want everyone to collaborate on, and then I have created. I'm kind of blocking it here with my screen. Let me just move my head. We've created a new account, Seekers of the Malediction, on Cardi.io. So all the decks there will be um, will be available for people to look at and try out it as well. So I am I've just cracked a cold one today. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this relaxing Memorial Day weekend. Yeah, I just local brewery here. I'm into craft brews, but this is Amorphic, brewed right here in Wisconsin, Milwaukee. And funny enough, my old boss, he's friends with the guy that brews this, and so he kind of turned me on to it. Um, but yeah, it's a what do I got here? I'm pretty big into IPAs, though I feel like as I get older and older, I'm not able to handle most of them anymore. This is a 7% West Coast Juicy IPA with Alani and Raku hops. It's pretty good. I've already had a couple sips. Yeah, so cheers to you. Hope you're having a nice, relaxing weekend. Thank you, Jason, for hanging out with me, keeping me at least I have one little buddy. Yeah. So I guess we can kind of hop into it. The idea that I came up with, or I'm wanting to brew on, and hopefully you guys can help me, is Citadel Crossbowmen. Every time I play them, we'll kind of expand the card here. Um, has just always hit above its weight class. I mean, it is a 3 cost basic unit, and because it has range expert 2, it's essentially hitting at 5/3 when it shoots. Um, the only limitation on it is reload, so it can only shoot once per activation. Um, but that doesn't mean once per turn, right? There are a lot of different things in the game that can get attacks, cause things to make attacks on a different activation. There's Battle Cry from the Shaman and the War Commander. There are spells like Adrenaline Rush or, excuse me, Valorous Command. Even Rebound can make this thing. So my idea is five attack is really like a premium, and it can. Is there anything we can make this do to just really take it to 11, essentially? If you think about like downing Thundersteps, if this thing hits 4 times, Thundersteps is dead, right? So my goal is I want to say, hey, I'm going to build a whole deck around this one card and see how far we can push it. Um, Hey, welcome Pegrina83 to the chat. Thanks for joining us today. So I'm going to start us out, and I think that there's already like a core to the deck, and I'm going to build that core, maybe like 10, 15 cards, and then we're going to have a chat and kind of go through and figure out what else to kind of flush out the deck. Maybe even we'll get into the sideboard. Um, so right off the bat, I kind of already mentioned it. Let's see. We'll already filter this down by Primal Blood and Order of the Shattered Throne. So I think we have to be in short of Shattered Throne, but I think Primal Blood really lends itself nicely to this, primarily due to the Shaman, but then also spells like Adrenaline Rush. So I'm going to add first the cards in there that I really want, which is definitely going to be the Shaman. So we'll just search for her. She has Battle Cry. She is a 4-cost basic unit, and she can cause this, within 6 inches, make the Citadel Crossbowmen shoot again. So that's great. And then the other that card that has Battle Cry, which is also in Shattered Throne, is the Warfront Commander. This one's a little bit more expensive, and it is an elite. Oops. 6-cost unit elite. It has Battle Cry as well as Inspire, though, so that not only are we allowing our crossbowmen to shoot again during its activation, we can give it Inspire 2, which turns our Citadel Crossbowmen from a 3 to a 5, which we just love. Because again, if a couple shots from this thing, if you have the ideal situation is you have 2 Citadel Crossbowmen, and then you fill it out with like Shamans and Warfront Commanders, and then the Shaman's action is just telling one crossbowman to shoot and another crossbowman to shoot, and these things are just doing 10 damage in a single activation. We should be able to even push that further. So this is the core, but one of the things that, and this is where the Strange Brew came in, is that I think even in our card reviews, we were pretty low on this card, but I got Zach's nifty hyper geometric calculator here. So if anyone hasn't done this before, you can go to Aether Hub. Under apps here, there's the calculator right here. This will calculate essentially your draws for starting hand size. So, we're going to put 30 cards in the deck. We're not going to go over. Really, that's because we're wanting to hit the whole deck is built around the crossbowmen, so we need to hit them as best as we can. So 30 cards. There, we draw a hand of 7. We have 3 in the population. We want to get 1. I think ideally we're trying to hit 2. So if we calculate this, and maybe the site was up. There it goes. Thank you, advertisement. We have a 12.8% chance to hit 2 in the opening draw. So in order for us to make this deck shine, I want to increase this as much as possible, which is why the other card I'm really wanting to put in is Convoke. So I think this is the other going to be key card to the deck. Convoke is a 2-cost. Channel speed, search your deck for a basic unit, reveal it, and add it to your hand, shuffle your deck. So this is it's a little bit weird. It's a tutor, but it's a tutor you can't play right away because you have to play it during the activation phase, right? So on turn 1, if we have this in hand, great. It's essentially another Citadel Crossbowman, but it's a Citadel Crossbowman that we have to play on turn 2, which is fine because I don't think that this deck is going to be an aggro deck. I think it will be kind of a mid-range deck. Mid-range beatdown. So, and the other thing about this is it fetches any basic unit. So if we happen to hit our fill of Citadel Crossbowmen, like I think you want 2, 3 might be, you might want to get all 3 out in it right away. But if you have 2 and you don't have a Spirit Shaman or a Warfront Commander, something that can Battle Cry, this is a great hit to also fetch your Spirit Shamans as well. So again, this is a card I was kind of low on. I was always like, why not just like put other good basic units in your deck instead of playing this and costing it for 2. But in this scenario, I think we want to play all 3 so that we can play Citadel Crossbowmen. So with that essentially pumps up our success in population from 3 to 6. If we calculate that, we're at 43%. But I would argue, again, we're mid-range deck, so it's okay if we don't hit the crossbowmen on turn 1. Typically, engagements don't happen on turn 1. So I would say it's arguably even bigger because you're gonna get 2 more cards after turn 2, so it's really a turn 9. And then from there it's 60%, but it's even higher than that because if you hit a Convoke, you're pulling one out of the deck. We're playing Auric, which means we'll be playing items that will give us card draw and stuff. So I think that our chances to hit this are going to be really high. And after we build the deck, I'll show you what I like to do in order to kind of like test hands and just get like a feel for things. So this is the core, but I think, as I mentioned, we're playing Auric, so we can actually put Auric. We already know we're playing the Primal Blood and Order Shattered Throne. So let's find Auric. He's in here somewhere. We're gonna add the Seeker. and then his legacy is at the bottom. All right, so we got the legacy. Those that aren't familiar, we'll start with his legacy because that's the important bit, right? So Oric's legacy, he starts with 20 Echo because he's a dual faction seeker. Whenever you play an item, you may draw a card, and whenever an item you own is destroyed, gain equal to its cost. This, I think, is one of the stronger legacies, in my opinion. I'm biased because in Magic the Gathering, I'm a Boros player where I like to always kind of like go aggro or like play equipments and stuff like that. So this is right up my alley. And then Kaledra's Fist. When an ally you own is performing an attack or being attacked, you may destroy an item equipped to it. If you do, choose one. This attack deals 2 extra damage, and this attack deals 2 fewer damage. This is just extra damage. So if we equip our Citadel Crossbowmen, we're going to be doing, they can hit from 5 all the way up to 7 now, which is great. So Will of the Forge is really we're playing this because we want access to white and red. Will of the Forge is great for what we're trying to do, just to get a little extra bonus damage, as well as float the echo and the card draw to dig deeper to find those crossbowmen. Auric, I'm not a huge fan of playing Auric the Seeker. I think he's just okay. 5/3 damage profile, 20 health is great, and then he can counterattack. Like typically, I'm playing him very late. I never start the game with him in any deck I've played him. I feel like his units are just way more efficient for fighting for that early board game. When I play him is I'm out of cards or I need something really big and beefy to hold on to a relic and not die. Then I play Auric and drop him down. But yeah, like if I play Auric at all, typically it's turn 4 or turn 5 or even later. So there's nothing super flashy on him. His reforge ability, I just don't think is ever worth it. Someone with a 5/3 damage profile, you're going to want him swinging. The Man at Arms ability is just kind of irrelevant as well. I'm sure there could be some kind of like cool super builds you put onto him to kind of like make him Superman, but I just think that to get at like all the pieces, it feels a little clunky. So let's move on to the items then, right? Because we're playing Auric, so we're going to want items, and then I think that will kind of fill out the core of the deck. We can kind of go through each one, and really what I'm trying to do when I analyze these items is just what items are going to help the crossbowmen the most, right? I just want to fill my deck with things that are going to excel them. So Amulet of Vigor, it's cheap. I put this in some of my Auric decks just to cycle, right? It's cool to put it on a unit for 1, draw a card, and then I can chuck it as a really cheap item to do an extra 2 damage. The +3 health is sometimes relevant, but it's not super powerful or anything. I think that we're going to have enough other cards in our deck that this won't make the cut. So I think we're going to pass on it for now. We could always come back to it, but we're just going to come off with like the basic, I guess. Pharaoh Gauntlets, I love. I think this is one of the best offensive weapons. Unfortunately, the 2 hits has to be from melee, and the +2 to attack is great, but I just don't think it's going to do anything really for the crossbowmen. Shield, the +1 defense, that's just pretty much a 5% chance to make your opponent miss. Along with the shield wall, it's another great 1 cycle card. I like Amulet Vigor a little bit better than the shield, to be honest with you. But again, this isn't going to make the cut. Horned Helm. This is the first one I think we'll be putting in the deck. It gives +1 damage to our crossbowmen, great, and it lets them push it back, which is sometimes relevant. You can win the game off this. So we're going to add both of these to our deck. The Hunter's Bow, I keep on looking off of this, +3 range, which is great, but it's range expert 1. So this unit gets +1 on range attacks, but this keyword is the same one as, oops, I keep on wanting to highlight it with my mouse, as range expert 2. So they don't stack because they're the same thing. So since crossbowmen already have range expert 2, this is only giving it +3 range, which is not worth it, in my opinion. Reinforced plate, just, it's a great item like on Seekers or Elites. I don't think you want it on your units that you're spamming really anything. And Ring of Vitality, kind of the same thing. Sacred Prayer Book. This is one that I would consider, but we already get Inspire. So the reason why I would want it is for Inspire 2 to make the crossbowmen hit better. But our Warfront commanders are already giving Inspire 2. So I don't think that we need the prayer book here. Um, Scoundrel's Blade. I think this is the other item that the Citadel Crossbowmen one. It gives +2 attack, which is great. Makes them hit at 5 attack. With Inspire, they can go up to I believe, unless they. Ooh, that's a good quote. Well, no, it's a different ability. Yep. So they would stack. So this would give them +7 to hit, which is almost all the time. Um, and then +1 attack on enemies that are engaged. Great. If they need to, they can check it out. We'll put 3 in our deck because we can, but we might cut some of them. Typically, unless I'm doing like cycle cards for 1, I found that Auric wants somewhere between 4 or 5 items. I think that's good because we'll also put in his spell that allows him to fetch items. I think that's really good as well. We'll just finish off Scout's Boots. These are great. I don't think we need the extra movement from Citadel Crossbowmen just because they have the range. Additionally, because of the hit and run too, like shooting, going into a different position, maybe that could be good. This could be something that is worth testing like at a later date, but I think we want to make sure that the core concept is good before we start like playing conditional cards on Scout's Boots. Like maybe you can do some crazy stuff where like they kill, hit and run, and then get in a better position to shoot something else with more battle cries. So I'm kind of talking. You know what? We'll put this in our side deck. Sometimes when I'm on the fence about something, I won't add it to the main deck, but I will add it to the side deck, and then kind of I'll have it have access to it when I kind of play the game, or like to sideboard in beforehand, or just if I want to, keep it as like a memory, like, oh yeah, I did think about that at one point. Shroud, ambush, it does get +1 damage on refresh enemies, but I just don't think it's going to do enough for, I think I'd rather have the +2 attack and the 1 damage, the conditional damage on Swarm versus the Shroud. Plus, I think no, they're both 2 costs, so there is that, but I think that I'm happy with the Scoundrel's Blade over the Shroud. And then Wing Boots, we don't need. So I think we'll stick with this for attachments. We have 5 right now. Potentially Scout's Boots that we can mix and match as well. So we'll go back to Shattered Throne and we'll just kind of and Primal Blood and fill out the rest. So the other card I mentioned that I think I'm definitely going to want is I think it's, what is it called? No, not Answer the Call. It's an Auric specific spell, or a Primal Blood and Conclave. It must be at the tap. I must have missed it right away. Where is it? Blanking the name on it. It's not Rebounding Throw. Not Twin Blade Assassins. It's the other one. Where is the other one? Am I blind, guys? Why can I not find this card? Oh, right there. It's called Arms. Okay, cool. So we want this in our deck. This is a great card in Auric. Reveal 1 card at a time from the top of your deck until you find an item. And then you may play that item without spending Echo. And then you shuffle your deck essentially. But because of Auric's Legacy, not only does this tutor out an item, you can also draw a card off it as well. It costs 2, and both of the items we're putting in our deck cost 2. So Horned Helm costs 2, Scoundrel. So it lets you play those, essentially for free. Tutor out one of those and play it for free. I think this is great. I would not play this card if I'm playing the cycle items like the Vigor's Amulet or the Shield, but anything else that costs 2 or more, I think this card is great. It's essentially drawing you 2 cards for itself. So I think that is the core. Let's see if anything's going on in chat. Yep. Peregrine, Warfront Commander for the win. Definitely. I think I like the Shaman better, but I'm finding homes for the Warfront Commander. The Inspire 2 is definitely starting to win me over. as I do like hitting quite a bit. Oh. All right. So let's just go through some of the other cards then and see what else we want. And at this point, I think, let me just kind of browse through, see if there's anything that really jumps out at me, and then we can kind of go through each card one by one. And, some I'll just dismiss right away, but maybe there's some that are worth talking about. I think this is the core of the deck I would consider. I guess the other core of the deck, right, if we're trying to really pump this up and maximize the number of attacks, is Adrenaline Rush. So this cost 3, allows an ally to perform an action or use an ability that costs 1 AP, so it allows them to move or to shoot. The other one is down at the bottom, Valorous Command. Adrenaline Rush is basic, so we can get 3. Valorous Command, this just allows an ally to perform attack, so this is another out of activation attack, so we'll add 3 there. Again, I don't know if I'm just kind of putting the max of each card in right now, and then we'll once we get to see all the cards we want, then we'll start evaluating cuts. I feel like we're not going to have room for all 6 of these. And then the last one that actually generates an out of activation attack is Rebounding Throw. So if one of our crossbowmen has a item equipped, they can shoot something. They're limited within 6 inches instead of the 8, but they do get another bonus 2 damage on it when making that a ranged attack. So, let's say they have Horned Helmet. They're already hitting at 6. This would make it 8 damage. And then the interaction on this is before you return that item to your hand, you could destroy it with Oryx Legacy to do 10 damage on a single ability like this. On paper, I love this spell. I found that the 6 inches, within 6 inches, is really limiting. So I've been cutting them more and more, but maybe this is the deck that will turn it around. We'll see. So we'll add 2 of those. So I think all the cards in here are definitely like what is going to maximize Citadel Crossbowmen. Let's just pop over really quick to the preview mode. So we only have 8 units right now. I think we need to get at least another 7 to get to 15-ish. And then, I kind of lump spells and attachments. Essentially, it's non-units, right? Anything else, I don't think you want to go above 15 just because you need units to play on board in order to be relevant. And as we already talked about, Auric is someone that he's okay to hold things, but he's not like this superstar seeker, in my opinion. He much rather just wants to enable his list to be good through his legacy and let his units do most of the heavy lifting, in my experience. So I think with that, we already have a lot of spells. Let's switch over and just focus on units and figure out what units we want in the deck. So we'll filter by units, and we'll kind of go through and see if there's any other ones that are good that might synergize. So Armored Revenant, 5 costs. I do like him quite a bit. 5s are really unique. They start hitting at 4/2 counterattack cleave. He is pretty slow, but it's just an efficient unit. I would argue that there's still more efficient units with the Mauler. Like if I don't already have the Maulers in this list, I'd look to maybe put in the Armored Revenants. But I think we're gonna pass on this because it's not doing anything. Battlemaster, no. Bloodfen Raptor, no. Blood Frenzy, Berserker. I guess like what? So let's think about this actually while we're going through this. What I want to do, I guess, is now play other units that can trigger the swarm, so engage stuff pretty quickly, or protect my Citadel Crossbowmen, right? So I guess what I'm really trying to look at, we can skip ahead, is maybe an Angel. Protection 3 is really great. A lot of hit points. She heals. So maybe her. Knights are good. We'll add 3 of those in. They have protection, so they can kind of stand next to crossbowmen, right, and shield them, or be like a little bumper and kind of protect them, not only with their protection 1, but something will have to charge and engage that before maybe the crossbowmen. Let's see, what else? I don't, this isn't a Rogarth deck. Primal Totem. It does have Inspire and Pray, which are both great, but I don't think I want those in the deck. Tarek Beasts are good because they're so fast and they could enable the Scoundrel's Blade and they can just tie up your enemies while they have to kill those and be relatively cheap compared to, and while your crossbowmen can get in position and get good shots in. So we're going to have three of these. Um, let's see. True Stone Exemplar, another thing with protection that can help save our crossbowmen. So let's add these. I think we're going to pass on Twin Blade Skirmishers. They just don't really do anything for the crossbowmen. The last one is going to be Valkyra's Priest. I really love Prey. More Echo to play more of my cards is always going to be favorable, so I'm always going to probably start with her in a deck. And then just the gun is really relevant too because it allows you to, like, she's already range 6. If she picks up like Veil Piercer, which is I think it's like +2 range or something like that, but then also +2 damage on range attacks, it essentially turns her into yet another crossbowman. And you would want to put that on her versus the shaman, because the shaman you're really wanting to activate to do the battle cries, right? So we'll put 3 of her in as well. Anything else? We got Warfront, and then yep, I think so. I think these are the units. The only other one I would consider adding, and just because he's so efficient, and he's like a bigger road bump than the Tarek Beast. So the Tarek Beast has 2 cost, 10 health. This thing is 4 cost, has 12 health, so a little bit more. And he can get some work done and well with attacking and stuff. So we'll start with them, but they might just end up getting completely cut as well. All right, let's switch and just do spells. One last thing. We're already at 41, but we'll cut down to this. Answer the call. I don't think we need to be cheeky and play units into engaged ally. Barter, I don't think we want, because we're happy to hit either of these 2 items. We're not like fishing out a better item or something like that. So we already have, what is it called? Call to arms to just fish out the items. We don't need to swap items for like a Scoundrel's Blade for the helmet. I think we're good with either one. Cataclysmic Blast. 5 damage. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just don't think this is making the cut. We have Convoke. I don't think we need to worry about teching. I mean, maybe this is a sideboard card. This one is interesting. Return an ally that has been defeated this activation. Again, this whole deck is built around the crossbowmen, and so this might be a cheeky way to get them back. It costs 2, puts them back in your hand. I mean, crossbowmen are 3 echo, which only gives 3 mastery, so your opponent, if they identify the list correctly, I think they're going to want to be targeting the crossbowmen to kill them. If not, they're playing into how you want to play, right? So this might be a cheeky way to just guarantee that they stay on board and your strategy is working. So why don't we add 2 of those and see if how it feels afterwards and makes the cut. Decree, I don't think we need. Die Hard could do that same thing. It's a little bit more expensive. Leaving something on 1, and then the problem is, I think, with Die Hard versus Death Undone, is Death Undone lets me redeploy it the next turn, where Die Hard, something is still engaged with it. And so the Citadel Crossbowmen would have to like shift or move out to get the shot or provoke a retaliation. So I don't think we want Death Undone. Even though they still are kind of like trying to do the same thing of like keeping your unit on board, I think we'd much rather have the crossbowman die and then be able to deploy it somewhere else where he's not engaged. Endless Rage is good, but the crossbowman can only shoot once per activation, so I don't think we want this. I mean, maybe it's like Endless Raging your Shaman to Battlecry 2. That could actually, or Shaman or Warfront Commander. That is pretty strong, so maybe we'll add it. Balance, I don't think we're dumping our hand fast enough, to be honest with you, in order to play this and hit it consistently and get value out of it, so we'll pass on that. Don't need the D20. I don't think we're healing. The pushback is interesting, though I don't think it makes the cut, because again, if something does just run to tie up your crossbowmen, maybe this is a sideboard card. If something is like really fast and coming in, you can use these to clear off your crossbowmen, so you activate them, or you activate something else, something's engaged with your crossbowmen, you Heartstep Blast, it pushes them away 2 inches, and now your crossbowmen are free to shoot. Yeah, maybe that's a good sideboard card actually. Hunter's Sense. I think we have enough ways to tutor out the crossbowmen. We don't need to, keep digging with this. Nature's Wrath is bad. Rebounding Throw we already have in. Retribution. I don't want this. It's not really part of our main game plan. This is okay though. I don't know. Crossbowmen are really squishy, so I don't think we need this. Rites of Might. Hopefully, we're not engaging with a bunch of stuff because our crossbowmen aren't engaged. So I'm going to pass on that. Second Wind. I don't think we're playing a lot of small stuff. Hopefully, so hopefully we'll have plenty of activations because we want to again get a lot of activations to uh, get more attacks with the crossbowmen. Seeds the initiative. I don't think we care too much about. This isn't like Seeds the initiative is good when you have something like really big that is going to impact the game with your first activation. We're kind of drawing out activations and getting value each one. So a crossbowman goes, shoots, next activation, shaman's going to go, tell the crossbowman to shoot, something like that. I don't think this is needed. Um, Thunderous Devastation, not good in Crossbowmen because it only adds 1 to the damage when he crits. Because it's 3-1, so it's not like it's doing, he's not 5-3 on default on his card, so it's not doing an 8 damage when he crits. It's only doing the 6 damage. So I don't think we need this. Um, hey Rob, yeah, we're kind of brainstorming this deck. So if you have any suggestions or anything, we're kind of brainstorming this Citadel Crossbowmen deck, and then hopefully we'll get a game in here to kind of stream. Unstoppable Rush. This will be, this is really used to charge. We don't have a 2 AP action that is useful. We don't have Onslaught or anything, so we're going to pass on this. And then Ward, again, I think this is good, but I don't think it's going to make the cut. We're focusing on excelling the crossbowmen. I just don't think it. We don't have any payoffs other than just what's printed on the card. So we'll prevent that. So we'll go to our preview now. Let's see. Oh, where the site might lag out. Oh no! That's a new one. The deck just completely refreshed on me. All right, we'll build it back really quick. I think I remember everything. Uh, Someone report that bug to Loot Studios or Cardio IO. That was brutal. All right, we'll start with. You know what? This is better because it's going to be able to put me everything in order that I wanted, like group all the units together. So it's going to be easier for me to make cuts. So possibly these, possibly this, possibly these. Um, Definitely these, I think. Maybe these. Oops, adding too many. Definitely these. And definitely these. Okay, we got that. Now let's do spells really quick. Maybe these, definitely. Nope, not these actually. Whoops. These we wanted, maybe. Definitely these. And then maybe an Endless Rage. Oh, it's fair that. Oops, sorry. Add to Legacy. No. Add to main deck. What else did we have? Oh, we had these in our sideboard. And these. Anything else here? I don't. Maybe that. Maybe this in our side deck. And then we had these in our main deck. All right, and then last thing are the attachments. And we had these and the Scoundrel's Blades. And these in our side deck to maybe reposition. And then we just need Orc in here, I think. And then before I switch over, I'll actually save it. And then hopefully it won't bomb out on me again. That's pretty bad. All right, save. All right, now we'll go to preview. All right, cool. So 23, let's start cutting units. We want to get down to at least 18, I think. You know what? I already looking at this, I can tell we're not going to be able to fit the Cavern Maulers, even though they're so efficient and good. So that's great. 2 more cuts. Huh. Citadel Crossbowmen is actually a basic unit, so Shaman's Warcry on it will work actually. Um, so yeah, all good there. And then the Warfront commander can battle cry anything elite or down, if that's what you're saying there, Peregrine. Or Peregrina, my bad. Um, this is a hard call. I don't. So I really like the Herald Crossbowman just because it's another 5 attack thing. Um, so I think I'm gonna keep her. Everything else, if I look at the, maybe we can pop over to the metrics and not lose it. We're pretty good curve. We don't have a super high curve. So I think I'm gonna cut all 3 of the knights and just rely on the Templars because they have a lot more. So knights I found the protection one is great, but their 12 HP seems like for something that wants to just be taking all the hits, they die kind of relatively easy. So I think we're gonna cut these and then leave the Templars in. And we're okay. It's a good card to bid with too. So let's keep those, and then we'll stay at 17 right now. So let's move on to our spells. Um, so we want Convoke. I don't think Endless Rage. It just feels too expensive at 5, to be honest with you. Um, the other thing I like to do at this point, and I'm going to zoom in a little bit. It's kind of hard for me to see. You guys might have it, but we have it's kind of start thinking about terrain. So by usually default for me, I'm always looking at the pathways terrain +2, but I do like to stop and see how many of my spells are channel. Because if I have a lot of channel spells, then I'm maybe thinking conclave terrain to get even more of a discount. And if I'm keeping all of these, we have a Swift here, which I think we're going to cut, and then 2 more Swifts, and everything else is channel. So I think this is a good contender to play Conclave terrain and at least try it out, which is also supporting cutting this Endless Rage because it's Swift and we won't get the discount with it. Um, so 37, we need to cut 7 more cards. I think we're going to try cutting the Scoundrel's Blade. Um, and then I think because we have all the battle cries from the shamans and warfront commanders, I think we're okay starting to cut from the adrenaline rushes, valorous command, and rebounding throws. Um, as I mentioned previously, I feel like rebounding throws just don't work in our clunky, but maybe we'll leave one in. I think let's just cut one of each for the adrenaline rush. I don't know which one is better. Positioning to get all your shots out, like you can't just be in the range of one. So I feel like a adrenaline rush is going to be a little bit better for us here than just valorous command. Because once the crossbows kill whatever they're in range with, they kind of need to move to continue getting attacks and stuff. So that's why I feel like valorous command could sometimes be dead in hand. Um, and maybe this Death's Undone is just a one of, and hopefully we hit it when one is gonna die. I do like the idea of it, but we have to get down 2 more. Is there anything else where we'd 17? Just thinking. Do you guys have a suggested cut here of what you think we would cut to get down to 2 more cards? It's all right. Um, hmm. Maybe we just go down to 1 Valorous Command and then maybe a unit. Let's see. We have 14 and 16. Oh, this is tough. Makes me think, do we want it like, I'm looking at the Herald, I'm looking at the True Stone, maybe even 1 Terric Beast, but I really like the idea of the Terric Beasts kind of being the blockers for the list in order to get in there and kind of stop whatever's from coming to kind of hold them up. Warfront commanders are really great at doing that too. Something that always surprises people is that that battle cry um, does not provoke retaliation. So they can tie up things and then just kind of like shout from behind, like behind them for the crossbowmen to fire past them and hit whatever they're engaged with. Same with the shaman. Maybe we do. You know what? Maybe we cut the other valorous command. Maybe it's just too greedy, and we'll figure out that we have enough to hit. So let's do that. And then, you know what? We're not gonna, what do we have in the sideboard? Just to make this a valid deck, we'll cut, I don't think we'll ever play 3 Scouts Boots. We can come back and revisit this later maybe, but I think this is good. We've already spent 40 minutes on deck building. I think we're going to see if we can get it in play. We still need terrain. I'm going to hit save on this so I don't lose it. That would be horrific. No faction, terrain, and I think, like I said, I think we have enough to warrant the conclave terrain, but this might change when we're testing it. All right, so I already kind of put in the description. I already have made this deck public, so I think it's already out there if people want to grab it, comment on it, and try it. I do think this is a mid-range deck, not really combo or anything else, so we'll give it that tag. Yeah, you know, curve is looking good, a little high on 4s, but that's all right. I typically like to see a nice like kind of a um, curve going down, nothing really spiking. Um, yeah. So what I like to do, kind of the last little test I do whenever I build a new deck, we'll save it. We'll go to decks. I wish there was a button to import your deck right from there. Copy TTS code. And then let me switch over to TTS at this point. And I like to do just some like dry hands or test hands. So we'll bring up the deck importer. Oh, am I frozen? Nope. Oh, there it goes. And we'll just do this a couple times, kind of see what it feels like to draw, starting hands from this, and kind of see if we're hitting or the combo enough, and if this is even like a valid concept or a valid idea. So we'll give it a couple shuffles. Don't think we need our sideboard. We'll draw 7 here, and let's see what we get. Oh no, right off the bat, we don't hit anything. So let's see, if we're playing here, oh my gosh, 3 Tarek Beasts. I think we're playing, well, what are we bidding away? We're probably bidding away a Tarek. Maybe we bid away the item, and then this is gonna give us a lot of echo right away, so that's 8. And can we play this big thing right away? We probably want 2 things that can grab relics, right? Assuming that we're going to get relics right away. So I think we have to play that. So this is 11. We start with 20. This is 11, 13, 15. And we want to play this. So let's just say that's our first turn. We go down to 5. I might even play the second beast because, we go to 5. First activation, priest is going to go. She'll go up 8. So that'll go up to 8. We'll play Call to Arms, which will go down to 2, or go down to 6. We're going to take the first item in the deck, Scoundrel's Blade. That will go into hand. We'll play it, I don't know, we'll probably play it on this thing because we're going to hope to hit a Crossbowman in turn 2, and then we can pass it to it. All right, so shuffle the deck after that, but I do get to draw a card. Oh, another priest. No, maybe I should have kept this, and then I could have. Well, everything else is going to go. Next turn, we're going to draw 2 and hope that we hit 1. Oh, that's not good. Okay, so this one didn't work out, so let's try a different hand. I just like to play out theoretically what the first turn is. Let's do like 1 or 2 more. That one would be not great for us. Hopefully we'd find it soon. But maybe that's a lesson that we need to keep the items in hands in order to get better to hit the crossbowmen. All right, so here we got 1. So let's see. We'd probably want to. We're playing this. Actually, we don't need to play crossbowmen on turn 1 just to make sure. Well, it's an interesting idea, but we don't need to. We're definitely Tarek Beasts are great for fighting for board position and just coming out and contesting relics so that they can't pick them up without killing them. We do need things to pick up the relics, so maybe like the Warfront. Was Warfront Commander 6 or 5? 6. So that's 10. Maybe we can hold the shaman. Well, no, maybe we play the shaman and we figure out what the best position to. So what does this leave us at? That's 10, 14. That's 6 right here. And then we would want to probably play an item to draw a card. So that would go down to 4. So everything happens that turn. We draw 2. We get a convoke. We go up to 8. And then we play only 1 crossbowman. We can convoke something, get another one for turn 3. I think we'd want to slow play it. So that felt okay. I think that the best is if you can get 2 crossbowmen on turn 1 or by turn 2. I think that's what we're looking to do. Let's do one more, and then we'll just play a game. Hopefully we have someone lined up. I did message Ben. I don't know if Ben's in the chat. Let me bring up Discord and see if he's there. I'll just do it on my phone, actually. All right, let's do one more while I text him and wait for him, and we'll hop into a game. For those wondering, Zach is at graduation stuff this weekend. He wanted to be here, but he had other obligations. Okay, so here we hit what we wanted. So what do we bid away? I wonder. Ooh, one difference between the Herald and the Templar. I think you bid away the Templar and just pay the 1 extra for the Herald if you have them both in hand. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11. This could be 1 to 2 based on our terrain, and then double dog. Yeah, that feels good. Or beast, I guess. Ben is really good. He's scary with Thunder Steps. So yeah, had to invite the TTS champion from April to play me. Let's see here. Okay, he's ready. So actually, yeah, I need to bring up Discord anyways to kind of bring him into chat here. So yeah, 11, 15, and then we'll play this for, let's just give ourselves the discount, so that will be 16, so that'll bring us down to 4. Just to see what this feels like. We're going to find the other one. Oh, actually, to bring us down to 2, because we'll definitely want to play this. So we'd play this first on a crossbow, and wow, you know what, we just dropped our whole hand, and I wonder if we do want to play balance on. That was kind of easy. Play this for 1, get another crossbowman. Ooh, crossbowman or shaman though, because we can only guarantee 1. Well, I guess it does the same thing. So you want to grab the crossbowman first and hope you hit ways to attack. Okay, and then end of turn 2, I go up to 6. Oops, not draw the legacy, but okay. So here we got. Oh, bummer. So I can't play the crossbowman and shaman, which is something that I should probably keep in mind. Is keeping up like enough to play the next turn. So maybe the right play was to not play the other dog. Or maybe, I mean, we were 1 short. Maybe I need to keep that in mind for the exemplar. But yeah, so we'll exit out the menu. We'll give Ben a call. Actually, we'll hop into lobby 1 in the Malediction server, or match 1. Rob, what? Oh, hey, what's up, Ben? Hey. How's your Saturday been? Nice. Nice. What is that? Is that a board game or a computer game? Oh, cool. Oh yeah, yeah. I love those games. Do you want to make the lobby for me? Cool. What are you going to be playing? What? No, we didn't even think about matchups or anything. I think that's, when I evaluate the sideboard, typically I want to think about matchups, but I think the deck is just we built it to try to do uh its own thing, and then we're gonna see if it's good there. So, oh, that'd be brutal. Yeah, let's do it. No, let's do it. Let's do it. We'll have a gunfight. Rob, you've been playing Landrill. That's pretty sweet. She is, I think, by far the strongest seeker. At least the strongest like actual seeker, like stat wise. She just doesn't have a bad stat on her. All right. All right. Oh, you already loaded in. There you go. All right. I'm gonna cheat and see what bottles you have. I'm I'm aware. All right, I'm not sideboarding anything. Let's roll the dice. Oh, there you go. Our deck is so. Oh, I was like, wait, what are these cards on the board? There's your cards. So I'll give you the concept of our what we built is we took the crossbowmen and we try to crank them to 11 essentially. So that is the whole concept of the deck. Oh no. Oh, there it is. No, just Ben. Sorry, I
Oh,
forgot I lowered it for the music outro. But
Yeah.
can you hear him now?
test, test, test.
I think it's good, but there's going to be a stream delay. My bad, everyone. First time live streaming ever in my life. I feel the pain of like I loaded it up like started like 45 minutes before the stream went live and like nothing was working and I was freaking out. Um,
What happened?
and I was ready to start drinking right there, but I knew that wouldn't help the problem. So I made myself not start drinking until I fixed everything and then I got it working. So
What discipline you had there?
It's might have been a better stream then.
I mean,
Well, I try to capture TTS, which I've done like a million times, and of course this time, like after I've like linked the stream key and do all this other stuff, I'm like, it's not showing TTS all of a sudden. It's only capturing like my browser. I was like, what the hell did I do? So that was a little scary. All right.
wow. Rolling 15. Oh,
Why is
20.
that?
You win.
Oh, no. I didn't roll it. It wasn't. I was
All right.
hitting. I think I was on a different window, which is the problem. All right, 10. So you go first. What?
Yay.
Oh yeah, we're both playing Starcast.
We're both
Amazing.
playing Starcast. We're both blasting, maybe.
Yeah.
Magic missile.
Oh, I didn't even. I thought about you countering my good spells, quote unquote. If you counter my bad spells, I'll actually be pretty sad. uh, fuck. You put or sorry, language, but yeah, you put that right in the middle, didn't you? Just
Yeah, I don't know if it's correct, but I always throw my big terrain right in the middle just to take up
I
space.
I like to try to like put like them kind of a little bit favoring one side, so both big pieces are in the middle. But
Oh.
you do you. Dude, you kind of threw me through a loop here already. I don't know what to do now. Gotta put
First step to winning the game is getting your opponent's head.
I don't know about you, Ben, because since now that I played it in person a couple times, the footprints of the physical terrain is actually
Oh, yeah,
quite
they're
a bit.
different.
Yeah,
Yep.
they're a lot
And
different.
well, they're larger, and like there's been TTS games where like we barely fit in like every single piece of terrain. And like when I play with in-person terrain, I'm always putting the terrain just by default to make it easier for myself within 3 instead of like just throwing it down on the table somewhere. And like even then, I feel like we barely fit in all the terrain. Um, so I'd be curious if someone put like 2 of the large pieces of terrain within like 5 inches of each other, if that would just like break the game
Right.
with the 3D printed stuff. That's probably good.
Change my rotation. Burp, 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 burp.
Yeah, that's probably good. I liked your position there, so I'm just gonna mirror it. Go a little bit further away.
All right.
All right, Jason. I'm gonna rely on you guys to entertain my stream while I go grab a second beer. All right.
What?
Good luck.
Oh, great.
Good luck.
Let's just sit here in silence, man. Bicycle. So you don't have any of the STLs yet?
All right.
I have the STLs that came with the 2. So me and my buddy bought all 4
You bought 2.
boxes.
Yeah.
And we split them. So I've got the red and the green STLs, but then I pledged to get the other 2 boxes and have not gotten those STLs on my pledge.
Yeah, I'm going to send a list out to some people Monday, and it should get fixed.
Nice. I think that's everything, yeah? 2, yeah.
I go first on Huff.
Yeah.
What?
Please.
Oh, we were just talking about you when you left.
Yeah. How cool I am.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Your sweet locks of hair.
It's cut now, man.
Well, yeah.
Summertime. Sure. I don't know. I'm not even gonna overthink this because I've just built this deck like 30 minutes ago. Okay. Well, this seems like bad placement already. So
Yeah, that's a weird first relic.
Yeah. Oh, it's dead center, yeah. I didn't give it much thought. So we're already favoring one side pretty heavily, it looks like. Oh, man. How do I fix this? What happens if I put it down here? Does that feel good? 3 in a line? That's kind of crazy. And then 1 goes on either side. If you go here and someone takes this side, he can kind of get 1, 2, maybe 3. This person get 1, 2. Wait, I'm not done yet. I'm thinking through the plays, man.
Sorry, I thought you were explaining. All right. Yeah.
No, 1, 2. But if it goes over here, I mean, yeah, I guess, yeah, this looks fine. I think I want that. There are some decks that just want to, like, I would argue Landrel is so high costed. She has so many high cost cards that she can just favor a board side and bid high,
Oh,
and I'll take
for the
it.
bid?
Yeah. I also don't think she needs to do that, so it's probably incorrect for her to do it. But ooh. Oh yeah, we're looking good.
Oh, you're cooking?
Yeah. We're getting excited for sure.
All right. Glad to hear it. How about this guy?
Just bring up Discord so I can mute it and talk to the chat. Are you in my chat? Are you watching the stream?
Me? No.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna.
Don't worry, I'm not peeking at your cards.
Yeah. So what I think we're gonna do here is we're gonna build a bit away Adrenaline Rush, and I think we're gonna hold the Crossbowmen. We don't need to play it, and that way, whatever. What? Oh, okay. So we got. None of these are really good except for Veil Piercer on the Priest. So we'd like Veil Piercer to go on the Priest, and then hopefully something else gets flipped up that can help. Like Boots would be really good on Crossbowmen. I don't know. I haven't thought about it too much more, but Boots on Crossbowmen, Veil on Priest seems really good. So we got 8 here, 10, 18. We need to make sure we should be able to pray if we play 3 units to go up 3, convoke for 1, and then hopefully play double cross. We need to leave enough for double Crossbowmen next turn is the problem. And I don't know if we can do that if we play the Herald of Salvation, honestly. Let's see. 8, 12, 16, 18, 19 if we play that. And then we'll be down to 1, go up to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Feels rough. We're definitely going to bid this away. Okay, I think we're going to do that, though. All right, we're back. Sorry. All right, so we'll play. Yeah, we're going to bid this. All right. 3.
I win.
Nice. What are you going to do?
I'll take initiative.
Oh, okay. Well, can I make this easier on myself? Yeah, I think I want to take this so then let me measure some stuff. Just a second. That's 10. Yes, we definitely want to take this deployment zone over here.
So, okay. You can deploy first.
Okay. Oh, you got initiative?
Yep. Yep.
Okay. We'll play a priest, herald, shaman, and Terric Beast. All right. So we're going to play. Where's the stuff? The Stoof. Herald. Priest. Shaman. Actually, Shaman's going to come down here. And Terric Beast. Alright, that's pretty much it. I'm just going to like line them up and group them better.
You're down to what, 2?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm here. I'll play Polynor, Gargoyle, Scholar. And throw the helm on Polynor.
Okay, so what I just realized is he has initiative. He's definitely taking
15,
Veil Piercer.
19
There's
down to 6.
no way that we can take it. We're going to ask for forgiveness and see if we can. Oh, no, I think Shaman wants to be more advanced. So I think we still grab with the Priest. But that means that for later turns, she's going to have a harder problem keeping up to gain Echo. But
several of my models. Interesting. All right, we'll go over here.
You don't have a lot of your models? Oh.
Yeah, I didn't.
You were hiding them from me, weren't you? Oh.
Yeah, I hid Polynor, the model Polynor from you.
I didn't know you had that in your deck, man. Jeez.
I
That
bet.
would have
Yeah. What
changed my
else?
whole game plan.
I need a gargoyle. Do I have a gargoyle over here? Yes. So I'll grab a gargoyle, and I need a conclave scholar. Okay. So not that bad.
Peregrina83 asks, which curve do you want to aim for? Which is optimal, which is not? So the great part is you start pretty high with resources, but then like round 2, you'll get 4 echo, which is your resource. Round 2, you'll get 6 echo. Round 3, you'll get, round 3 or round 3, you'll get 8 echo. And then it goes all the way up till 10 echo a turn. It caps at 10 echo. So there's an initial like play out your hand kind of to enough to affect the board, but then it does kind of scale in resources. So I guess it's kind of wide open from in terms of curve. I would argue though that you do want something a little bit more low end. You'll naturally get that though because most of the spells are like cost 2 to cost like 5 is the most expensive, or 6 I think.
I'll let you activate first.
Okay, that's what I wanted to hear, because that means you're not gonna demanifest my priest, which is great. You laugh, but it it would screw me over quite hard. So I gained 3 echo, and then she's gonna advance 6 inches. She's gonna go right here, next to this guy, and then she is for 1 gonna cast Convoke.
Whoa.
Bet you didn't expect that card. And we are going to fetch out the oh no, put that down. Oh no, the card stuck to it. All right, now hit escape. Yeah, okay. All right, yeah, we're fetching the crossbowmen. Surprise, surprise.
Gasp.
Oh no, my game froze. Oh no, I'm crashing.
Well, good thing I'm hosting.
Yeah, that is very good. Oh man. Hopefully my internet just. Well, no, I'm talking. Oh yeah, I'm just totally logged out. All right. For those that want to donate to a new computer for me, I will. Donations are open right now. I'm just kidding, but I do need a new computer. Yeah, Steam just bombed out. Okay. Hold, please. That's the end of my turn. If you want to go, I'll trust you not to cheat.
Yeah, I'm just gonna knock over all of your models real quick.
Yeah,
Is
just
that
take them
cheating?
off the filter the deck actually, if you could, to put
For
all
sure.
the good cards on top.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll activate the Spellbone Gargoyle. Just move right here.
Oh, white screen. That's good. I didn't even actually pay attention to what you were playing because I was like talking to the chat and stuff. What did you have? You have Palinor, a Spellbound, and what else?
And a Gargoyle. And a Scholar, Conclave Scholar.
Okay. So how much Echo do you have up?
6.
Oh, that's not good. You could have manifested me.
I could have.
All right. Join. All right, we're back in. All right, I'll put my crossbowman in hand, like I was trying to do before the game crashed.
Yep.
I do need to shuffle my deck, though.
Okay.
We'll give that a shuffle. Okay, so you Spellbound's there. Polinor's probably going to go over there to grab that. Who knows what the Scholar's going to do. We're going to activate the Shaman. She's going to Battle Cry the Beast.
Yep.
To go 5, and then another 5.
Yep.
And then she will move herself. to here. I think I made a mistake already, but that's all right. Go ahead.
Do, 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 do. 10 on that guy, huh?
So you have 3 cards in hand. Oh, you also played a helmet. You didn't tell me that. God.
Oh, yeah. A helmet as well.
All right.
It's true.
All right.
One more goes. Activate Stride for free.
Ooh.
Let this scholar move 6.
Curious.
That was one move, and then second move over here. Play for 1 Twin Flames.
What you hitting?
We'll hit the dog and yeah, the priest for 3. And that's it.
All right. Oh. Sorry. This is exactly what we want. He doesn't know that the shaman is the main important piece here. Okay. We will go with the herald, and she's gonna fly. She can fly 16. So I'm gonna put her somewhere over here. I just want to check line of sight to make sure she can get it on that guy, which I think she can. Actually, I'm gonna expand out 1 here too. Well,
Probably not now.
No. She needs to be like hereish.
Yeah, the gap is super awkward. That's fine, I think.
Okay. Let me just make sure I'm not clipping the thing. Yep. Okay. I'm curious about something. Take the shaman. Look at this tech. Technically deploy him on the other side of the wall. It's kind of cool move. All right. All right. We're good there.
Okay, I will play. So this guy will go from the
Yep.
grave. He'll do Twin Flames for 2. I get, oops, down to 3. Flip 1. Not a spell, so I can either place it on the top or discard it. Do I want to draw a horned helmet? Nah.
Yeah, good move. All right, so this
Throw
is
that
banished
away.
now. And
That
you're
is
doing
banished.
She does
3.
3 damage? Yeah. Okay.
Yep, 3. So 3 to the dog, 3 to the priest.
Okay. We're still alive.
Then you are still alive.
And now you're activating. Oh, you are activating her. Okay,
Yep.
got it. And you have 1 card in hand.
1 card in hand, and I am done. That's it.
You got some DBZ Pokemon crossover as your icon. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, dog is gonna go.
Yep.
Oh, tempting. I think we're gonna try it. So we're gonna right click, save state. We're gonna go 10 to here. And then we're gonna go, yeah.
Sure.
And I'm gonna expand out the 1. I don't think I can gauge you though. No, I can't. So we're gonna go back here-ish. Oh, yeah. I think we're gonna go here.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah. There. So you don't have line of sight to my dog. Yep. Okay. That's great for me.
Cool.
You're gonna go. You're picking Fail Piercer first. Okay.
Yep.
Oh man. Okay. Well, we'll take Reaper's Edge on the Herald.
Yep.
And then I get another.
Yep. Indeed, you do.
and I could play your spells. Do they get banished them if I? Yeah.
I think so.
So I could play Stride from your.
True. For the cost of 2 AP.
Yeah. I think that's a good play for the priest. Oof, Spell Eater Mask would have been good too, though.
Pretty good.
All right, want to hit the button?
Yeah.
All right, 2 cards. All right, I'm at 8.
Yeah, I'm at 7.
Hmm.
And I have initiative, so yeah, you must choose.
And you have 3 cards, huh?
Yep.
I'm fine letting you have it.
Okay. You can deploy first.
Okay. Crossbowman. Surprise, surprise. But
Indeed.
did you know I had another crossbowman? Oh my gosh, the devastation. It's unreal. I might not be done yet. Let me put these 2 out and see how it feels. I think we're going to go 1 in this tricky play here. See what I did there? I used a shaman to proxy that I could do this, but it was the crossbowman all along. I bet you did not expect that. Yeah.
I did not.
Yeah, I know. And then the other crossbowman. Where's this shaman going? Going in front. Oh, this is gone. Oh, do I want him there actually? Yeah. Yeah, I think we're fine with that. And then I have 2 more that I can do. Shockingly. We will play an item on this one, number 2. I'll go down to 0, and then I am done there, and I'm going to draw a card.
Yep. It's round 2, get 6 next round. I will deploy nothing.
All right, your activation.
We'll activate the gargoyle.
Okay. No.
That's it.
All right. We will. $11, huh? I think we are going to activate the Herald.
Yep.
And she is going to say she's going to double move.
Sure.
But I'm not sure where. What's his range right now?
Well.
What is it?
12 base?
So,
yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that looks good.
Okay. Pay 1 for Stride from the grave on Polynor.
Okay.
We'll put that one in our hand.
Sounds good.
He'll just move like this to get line of sight.
Yep.
And shoot on your Terric Beast.
That's fine.
Where'd my dice go? Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's gonna be
Yep, they'll hit.
4. Yeah, so I'll get 2.
And then,
And
sorry, did you
yep.
mean to
Oh,
put
keep them within
hero?
an inch?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I might as well, huh? There we go. And I think that's it then. Well, he's got an extra action point. And I guess I cast one from the grave, so I can't cast another one. Yep, done.
Okay. Oh. I'm going to expand her out to 8, if you don't mind. I cannot see the ring she put down. Oh, there it is.
It's not great.
Yeah. I can't get there. I'd have to double move. Okay. Okay. And Veil Piercer gives him +3 range, so it goes to 15.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we're gonna advance this crossbowman.
Yep.
And here's good. Oh, I think I put him. Whatever. Okay. And then, yeah, we'll shoot her.
Sure.
11 will hit.
Yep.
14 total. Take 5.
Yeah.
All right.
5.
Yep. It's your go.
Let's see here. I'll cast Shatter for 1.
Okay. And my guy with the item.
Yep, he'll take
Okay.
3.
I will gain 2 echo.
Yeah, I'll gain 2 mastery. Pick. And then the Conclave Scholar will shift. 6. And that's it. You can activate out.
All right. Priest will go. She's gonna go 6 to here. She will. Yep. She'll gain 2. That's her. Oh wait, you did cash. Oh, you don't. Oh shit. Do you mind if I take that back?
Sure.
She was like here. I forgot you cast the spell. Yeah, she'll use the ring. Oh wait, does she want to?
I don't. Does the FAQ allow you to cast it if it doesn't have a target?
I do have a target. Polynor.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Yeah, you could
Yeah,
hit him for 2. True.
Yeah,
Sure.
that's what I realized, and I'm
Yeah.
debating now if I want.
That's spicy. Yeah, I didn't even think about it.
Yeah, I think I do. So she'll stay put, and she's gonna, and it banishes it too, and so I
Yeah.
gain 2 echo, or 2 mastery rather. Oh, I should be
Yep.
at 22. And yep, she's just gonna stay put then. Nope. Not gonna get there. Oh, this dog is dead. Sorry. So I save state on this, and then I just want to see what it does. So 2, and then he can go 4, and then another 12.
Oh.
Could I deny you? Nope. Just enough.
Just out.
All right. Hmm. Okay, we'll go with the Crossbowmen. For 1, I'm going to play Call to Arms.
Okay.
And then that's going to let me... I guess I do have to draw them so you know I'm not cheating. Nope. 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 And you get to see my whole deck.
Yeah.
Alright, there's one. And then I shuffle. And I get to play it for free. We'll put it on... We're going to put it on the other one, I think. And then after I shuffle, I draw a card. Alright, and then he's going to go. He's going to move... First move is 6 to here. And second move... No, I should probably play up more. Yeah, I think that's fine. Over here. No, he will kind of just come behind this pillar. Make sure Nor doesn't have line of sight to him. He'll come behind this pillar, I think. No, actually that pillar's fine. Okay, that's him. So both these have gone. I've been really bad about keeping these up. She's gonna go 2, 4, and then another 6. Yeah, I think that's good there. 17, yep. Okay, I think we're good. Can hit the button. You get a relic, and then you can hit the button.
Yeah. We'll grab the heart.
Nice. All right. Ooh, Aegis. All right. That sucks. All right, I'm gonna use the restroom really quick, and then I'll be back.
Okay. You'll make a decision.
Actually, sorry, I'll do my thing. I'm not going to. Oh, sure, I'll bid initiative.
Okay.
4. Okay, that's fine. All right, you're gonna make me deploy first.
Yeah.
Okay, I will do a Terric Beast for 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll do a Shaman for 4. I'll go down to 1. And where will I put these? Yeah, I think 1 here. Oops. And actually, you know what? I'm going to put the Shaman over here on the Priest. Yep. That's exactly what I want to do. And then the Terric Beast. We'll just use this one back up to 10. Can you even get through there? I'm assuming you can. Yeah, you should be able to, right?
Let's see. If we pick them up and hold T. I think so. Looks like it.
Okay. Okay, they'll go on this side then. And then
All right.
base to base with this so you don't get line of sight through this pillar from the side.
Sure.
Alright, I'm going to run to the restroom while you deploy. I'm assuming you're going to deploy?
I am going to deploy, yeah. That's the end of those deployments.
All right. All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
What'd you do?
Just put down a Gateway Guardian and shuffled the items around.
Okay. Swap the
Yeah.
runs. Got it. Oh, okay. Okay, so he passed the blow. Yep. That okay.
He
That's
passed
legal.
here, they passed there, yep.
Yep.
That's it. You can activate first.
You want me to activate first?
Sure do.
What? You fool.
Alright.
No, I'm just joking. I don't know.
Looks like maybe put him a little. Yeah, it's all good.
Do I have line of sight here?
Looks like it. Well, there's a corner there. Let's see. Line of sight to, yeah, an edge probably, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh yeah, duh. I can measure to your edge, not middle to middle.
Yeah, you don't have to go to the center.
Yep.
My guy.
I'm 2 beers in, man. Give me the benefit of the doubt here. Do I want to do? That does seem tempting. Oh, I think I might do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
And you get
Right there. Engage. I'm charging pawn, or yeah.
Sure.
Yep, that looks good. All right, let's charge. Come on, dice. That should hit. 14?
Yep. So 4.
Nice. Nope, it's 7.
7.
It's a Reaper.
So 6. All right.
Oh, because of the. Oh, you're taking. Yeah. Your protection. Got it. Makes sense.
Yeah, sure am.
Makes sense.
Activate. It cost me 2 anyways.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mention. I was gonna totally pass the ring to the shaman. That's why I put her over there. Is that cool? Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry
sure.
about that. I just
No,
realized
good.
I never actually moved it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Guy's gonna get shot and die. A Polynor. Do. 2. Yeah, we'll activate. I don't think this guy can hide. He could move 6 and get 1 shot off, though.
Probably good deal.
1 shot. Here we go, brother. Oh, that did not roll. Although what? Okay.
Oh.
Even better.
Was that 4?
Crits for 4. Yeah.
All right. I don't
And
like
then
that.
he'll pay.
Oh wait. This is Crossbowman 1. I do have the item.
This guy, whoever that guy is.
I know. Just a second, because this matters.
Yeah,
Like it says,
sure,
whenever
sure.
you while an ally you perform is being attacked, or so I can't use it, and you can cast twin flames. I think I do need to break it right now. Actually,
I don't have any twin flames in the grave. These are all exile. So if I have twin flames, it would have to be from my hand. All this is exile.
I know, but you drew a twin flames off the top of the deck.
No, I drew a shifting winds off the top of the deck.
Oh, thanks for reminding me. I totally would have.
Yep.
Okay. You know what? I still think I want to break it. I don't
Sure.
like having 4 damage being done to me, so I'll take 6, and I will gain 2 echo.
Yes. I will pay 1.
And you get 2 mastery.
Yep. I'll pay 1 because I did draw twin flames, but it wasn't the one you were thinking.
No, it wasn't. But I'm glad that I did that because
Yeah.
So
nope. This guy and this guy. So he'll
oh, you're gonna kill the priest? Okay.
Yep. That'll bring me up there. That goes there.
And then this guy here.
Yes. And then I
Okay.
gain 2 echo because of Essence Binder.
Oh man. Oh, she has Essence Binder? What?
Sure do.
That's like cheating. Oh
Yeah,
my god.
basically.
And then wait, so you getting 6 mastery? What are you at this? Oh my god,
I'm
you're
at 30. If I kill your Herald,
Jeez.
things are looking great. I don't have any way to do that, but theoretically.
Yeah, theoretically it would be great.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I can't let you cast Twin Flames again, so I guess I have to go with the Shaman, and
Sure.
she's gonna cast her own Twin Flames
got it.
to banish it. She
you
will
hitting?
do. I can't do anything to your. I guess she'll do 2 to
You can
this
do it
guy.
to Polynor, who will pass it. So, the gargoyle.
Yeah, well, I'm doing Polynor because I can't target
Okay.
the
So Polynor will pass it and take 1 on the
1,
gateway.
and do I? It is 2 damage, right? I'm not crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 2 that becomes 1 because of resistance.
God. How much do I need to win? I need 18. So just let me do some math. 31. This girl's worth 4. Scholar is. Right?
4. Yeah, 4.
Yeah, so 4. So let's see. 31, 36, and then I still can't win if I kill this. I'll be at 39. So I mean, I guess we kill her just in case I roll like a natch 1. Like I don't think I'm killing the gargoyle. Yep. All right. That's her turn.
Activation. Yeah, gargoyle goes. Let's see if we can just keep rolling crits and kill your Herald here.
Oh yeah.
This dice is not. I'm gonna switch to hitting R on it. 1 damage.
All right,
yeah.
she'll take 1.
And we'll hit the R because they're rolling it normally. Just 2 total.
Okay. All right. Feeling good in the neighborhood. You have 2 more to go.
2 more.
I am a little worried that you just kill this crossbowman somehow. So how much does shifting winds cost?
3.
Thank you.
Yep. Oh, sorry. It's 2 actually.
Oh,
I thought it
2.
was 3, but it's 2. Yeah.
Huh. Not great. No, not great at all. I guess we go with this crossbowman and just take our shot. Yeah.
Okay.
Which is crossbowman 1. No, we're gonna go with crossbowman 2 in case you have a way to kill him. Shit. No, we'll go crossbowman 1. So he'll shoot there. Kill your scholar. Even with the 1. Unless, oh, wait, you can.
Yeah, you want to roll it?
Ooh, no, I don't. I don't want to go with crossbowman. We'll go with the shaman.
Sure.
Is what I meant to say. And I'm going to expand this out to 6.
Yep.
And then she's going to go just right here, I guess. And take a very sad shot at your. I want to get. Wait. Don't know. Put it back. Escape. Hit escape. Okay. Sorry. I want to get as far forward as possible, but also still have line of sight to you. I gotta back it up a little bit.
I think you gotta get closer even, right? Because you have to be within 6 is your range. There we go.
Yeah. Good? Or do I need to back her up a little bit more?
Let me untie it so it's not
I can't-
snapping.
I can't see your ring, which would make it a lot better, but your ring is just hidden, like underneath the table. Oh, yeah. I think she can go like right
Yeah.
here. Good?
You're not gonna have line of sight
No?
because of the redness. No, you only have range 6 too, right?
Yeah. But it's effective range.
It's effective range. I
So
don't know what that means.
you measure line of sight first, and then
Yeah.
like your range is measured from line of effect. So I
I see.
my range 6 can go through the wall, but the line of sight doesn't, it cannot.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Sure.
So I
Yeah.
think right there is good.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think I'll roll if you want me to.
Yeah. Maybe it's a 20. It's still
Yeah,
both
exactly. 18.
18.
So or no, wait, 10. Why is it showing an 18 on the die, but it's 10? Do you see this?
My die is messed up, man.
All right. Well, I think it
Now
hits
it shows
you
correctly.
with an 11.
It doesn't
Did
matter. Yeah.
But okay.
Yep.
Well, I didn't know if you wanted to shifting with it. That's why.
Nope.
Okay.
You'll gain 4.
Yep.
That's this one gone.
This is not a good matchup.
We'll go with all in all. Let me think here. 3 echo only. Yeah, we'll go with Polynor. Doesn't get any of his fun bonuses because of flying stuff. Hit for 4.
Okay.
And probably a man. I don't know how hard you are to hit. I'm only
12?
at 12.
13. So 3?
So then 3. Yep. All right, your activation.
No bueno. I guess we go with this crossbowman. Number 1. And I'm not shooting anything. Oh, man. Just going to copy him. Stop snapping to stuff.
You can turn that off somehow.
It's like I would have line of sight here, and you do not have line of sight to him, I don't think. All right, anyway, yeah. All right, we'll double move to there.
Okay.
Wait,
All
I moved him, but just a second. I'm not within 9. I'm gonna go on the other side of this then. Like here. I'm double moving, so I think I have plenty of. Stop snapping to the cards. Okay, there is good, but then you. Oh, this is so annoying. You know what? I'm gonna go back to where I was. Here. And I just don't want to be. What's the speed on the gargoyle?
Gargoyle? Pretty quick. 8.
8. Oh, 9.1. Perfect. Okay.
Okay.
I think there is good.
Guardian. Oh, this guy actually has 21 health. How do we do this? He has taken 7. I don't know how to change it because he's going to gain 3 back. Tick, tick,
Yep.
tick. So he should have, 21, tick 7, down to 14.
Yeah.
So he is at 14 out of 20. We'll just put him up to 14 and then remember. He just charges 10. Oh, it's not measuring anymore. Auto, maybe? Yeah, right there.
Okay.
1 swing. on the dog.
Hmm.
Yeah, 5 damage.
Oh, I keep on picking up your model. All right, my go.
Yep.
All right, we'll do the crossbowman. He'll shift over to here.
Sure.
Take a shot.
Yep.
Kill himself, I guess. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll see. 3. Take 3
Yeah.
damage.
So it's redirect the attack.
Yep.
You're doing 3, so yeah. So I'll gain 3.
Okay, that's fine.
It's over there. And that cost me 2.
Okay.
You've got just the dog left.
Yep. Attack. Nope. Take 0. Take 0.
Cool.
Okay. Not looking good. Now it's crossbowman. You gain 3, you said?
Yeah, I gained 3. I'm at 33.
All right. Okay. Did you already hit the button? Yeah.
Already hit the button. We're cruising.
2. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Well, this isn't good. What is the distance? Okay. How many cards do you have? 3?
3!
How did you have 3 cards? This is ridiculous.
Well, you'll note that I've played very few minions, and you have played a lot. So
Yeah, but you've killed them all, which is not
I
good.
killed like 2, 3. Actually, one of them killed themselves, so the wind was
Okay.
fickle.
I don't think I can bid for initiative.
Cool. I'll let you deploy first.
Okay. Yeah, I need all my cards. All right, we're playing another Turkey. What are you at, by the way?
At Mastery 33.
The Terek Beast is coming back. Number 2.
Not again.
Yeah. I think we're gonna put him right in.
All right. Right on in. I love it.
Yeah. Don't.
Hold on. That 21 had taken 7. I did not account for the 3 he would have healed. He is at 17. Because he had taken 7. And then he would have healed for 3. So he'd be at 14, 17. Yeah.
Stop it. Give me the fucking model. Okay. All right.
All my shit is
I think that's
tied
it.
up. All my stuff is tied up. We do it anyways, I think. Pay 3 for another gargoyle. Has to be deployed over here, so it will be. I don't know. Within line of sight, so I can charge this guy, sure.
No. Don't do it.
There we go. I don't even know. Is there an angle even to make this work? Oh, yeah, for sure. Okay. And then, shockingly, I will choose to activate first.
Yep.
Polynor.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to kill the Herald, is the plan. We'll see if that happens.
Okay. Are you going to range attack him?
Nope.
You don't want the +2 damage to kill him?
I don't want to get hit. Nah, it's all right. Swing the first. Graze for 3.
Okay.
Swing the second. Graze for 3. Amazing. Pay 2. Discharge for what would be 5 if I had landed any attacks, but I didn't, so it's just 3.
Oh no, this is not good.
Relic drops.
Yeah, you have the relic. You got him?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I got the relic.
Okay. So you go up 8, so you're 41, huh?
I am at 41. I'm also going to play for 1, because he's a double blaster. Twin Flames. What am I
What?
smacking for 3? We'll do your Terric Beast that's already hurt, and we will do the Crossbowman that's already hurt.
He's not critical to my deck, man. You don't need to attack him.
That's it. End of yeah.
Some bullshit.
End
Is what it
of
is.
the first activation.
That was quite the turn. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I lost a relic.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So you're down to. Did you already tick
Oh, yeah.
down? Down to
No, I
26? No,
didn't.
down to
No, I
16.
didn't. Yeah, 16. Oh man. This shaman has to go.
Are you stealing a spell?
I'm stealing your twin flames.
Okay.
I think I have to. And it's 2
Yeah.
on him. Oh, don't heal him 2. Don't want
Yep.
that. And 2 on your gargoyle.
Okay. I'll activate this gargoyle, who will charge.
Sure.
Swing once. Hit for 3.
I kill him. God damn it.
And then he'll play from the grave for all of my echo, because I'm on this terrain now. Discharge to hit this dog for 2.
Yep.
Flip, put a stride in hand, and I get 5 mastery.
Pollinor is just too good, man. I think that's a game.
I mean, I think this is the thing that like
Probably sealed it. Yeah.
yeah, I had that combination of that card plus that relic plus getting in there and like tying up all your stuff real good.
Yeah. I can't kill Pollinor. So we'll call it here.
Cool.
The crossbowmen did not get to do their thing. I did have some good plays here. I could have called to arms and rebounding throw.
Yeah, it's a lot of
both this
damage.
turn, which so it would have been called to arms while the crossbowmen, and maybe I should have. Maybe I should have gone crossbowmen to guarantee the damage in there and run away from. Well, I would have had to dodge both the gargoyles, which is pretty brutal. And I don't think I
Oh,
could
try to shoot in here? Could you with the
Yeah.
husk there? Maybe because you can't line of sight through that
I would
husk.
have had to put them like here.
Oh, and get an angle here. Yeah.
And I don't know. This is probably not 12 away. Oh, maybe it is.
Your boy charges 16.
Oh, 16. Yeah. I thought you. Yeah.
They're real good.
Yeah, I can't get anywhere. But this guy could have just walked over and engaged and made an
He
attack.
could have.
So
He also
there's
can
no-
just stand there and pick up the
yeah.
relic if he's alive, because he's relicless. Because he handed it.
Oh,
off.
that guy is relicless. Yeah.
Yep.
So it would have been. I completely forgot about that. So it would have been activating this guy, backing up, and trying to kill the guardian. I actually thought that these two still had the artifact. The
No,
relic.
I gave the big heart.
So
to the guardian.
so that was a bit of a misplay because you couldn't kill him with twin flames. So I should have gone crossbowmen back here so that they could both move up and battle cry and then do 15 damage, which would have been 12 damage instead. Plus whatever I drew from the items.
And then whenever he activates, he's healing 3. He's killing both the beasts because one was at 2. So if you don't steal the twin flames, that beast's dead for free, and I get to then twin flame somebody else. Probably kills both beasts, and then who knows?
Yeah, just a second. Yeah, you would definitely kill both. Oh wait, I already flipped the item. What am I doing? So this goes here, and then I do get to draw an item or draw a card, which might hit like Adrenaline Rush. No, it's another crossbowman. So I come back here. Oh, I picked up your guy, and that's out of range. Then I shoot him. I do hopefully 6, which is 5. So it's a 15 on the die. So it's 5. So you take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but you heal 3. 1, 2, 3. Shaman goes again, and 1, 2, 3. Well, can you kill both of them? Can you? So wait. So you go probably at that point instead of him, you go with this guy,
right?
And
Let's
you
see.
probably
so you're activating the twin flame. I mean, I'm waiting, right? Because you've got this guy here, right? He's there. He's at 2. I'm
Yeah.
swinging on the full health beast,
Yep.
hitting it for 5, grazing it. So
Let's just
then
say
I
you
have a
hit for 3, and then you twin flames both of them. So
well, nah, I'd kill your crossbowman.
he's at 3.
2.
He's at 3.
Oh, he's at 3. You're right. So
Yeah.
then I have to kill both of those.
That's why I think it was a misplay,
Or
because you could have twin flames and done 2. But you could have gone with him then later, and you have a bunch of. Oh wait, no,
Right.
you're down on Echo.
Oh, I spent all my echo to do that last twin flames from the grave.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this was a better
me.
line. You're at 15. You kill both of those, and then all I have is my shamans left, which is. So you're at 15, and then I can't even. I mean, shamans are both battle. Well, I guess one would actually. So it'd be a shot from a shaman and a battle cry. This one would go 6. We would maybe hit, doubtful, because they're +1. Yep. No. So 0 damage.
0 damage. Because
Rebounding.
he's great. 15 to hit as well is really good.
Well, we would go with this one first, actually. It would do a shot. Hopefully I would do 6 damage to you. 12, that actually does hit. So, this is from the crossbowman, +3.
12 +3. Oh, okay. Yep. So it takes 5.
10 there. And then this one goes shoots, does nothing, rebounding throws, which it can only do a max of like 8, I think. Well, that would hit, so it's 6, and then I destroy the item for an 8, which is only 7 to you. So yeah.
Let's see. So it's 5 plus rebounding throw for 7. Break the item for 9. That becomes 8.
Oh, go down 8. So you go down to 2, essentially. Yeah, unfortunately, but that would have been a better line of play than what I did. I kind of forgot that. I honestly thought that the Gargoyle and the Polynor both had the items, but
and then this guy's probably really not. I mean, at some point he gets to do something. Maybe he'd tie up a shaman. I don't know.
Sure. Yeah, he probably. Yeah, that's a good point. He probably would have tied up the shaman before she could go and shoot. But it didn't even matter because she's like attack 1.
Yeah. Do 0 damage.
Yep. Yeah, Gateway Guardian's really good. Well,
it's so good.
Yeah. Well, hey, Loki, thanks for joining in right at the end here. But I think this is gonna do it. I still have faith in this deck. I think that there's enough in it that it can. I don't know. Maybe I do need to put in more knights to protect the crossbowmen, because you were able to get him at him pretty easily. But then again, this is Polynor, who like could just twin flames and like knock down them from like anywhere on the board. But I mean, it's good to see like the most brutal matchup, which this very well could be into my deck, like the most difficult, because crossbowmen are only 8 health. But but I don't know. I did like Convoke. I think it makes it consistent in getting 2 of them out, which is like what you want to do, because if a shaman can battle cry 2 of them on their activation for 10 damage, that's really good. But it's interesting how similar this deck is to my other Auric deck, which is spamming units. Like I feel like I was definitely just playing a very similar build, but just focused more on the crossbowmen. So I don't know, maybe this is just like a better build of like my Auric deck with the maulers and stuff like that instead. But yeah. All right, man. Well, thank you for the game, and thanks everyone for tuning in. I think that's going to do it here. Until next time. Make sure to like and subscribe if you are